Next up at UFC Vegas 66, we have another short notice fight. We have Cody Brundage stepping up on short notice to take on Michal Oleksiejczuk. Cody Brundage 8-2 overall, 3-2 in his last 5. He's coming off back-to-back finish wins. Michal,
isn't it Oleksiejczuk?
It is, but then I was thinking Joanna Jędrzejczyk, and it's all a mess. It's all a mess, dude. It's not even the regular letters. It's the letters with like the built-in tildes, but they're not tildes because it's a mess. It's a mess.
The international keyboard.
Michal Oleksiejczuk is 17-5 overall, 3-2 in his last 5, coming off the KO win over Sam Alvey. And historically, Sam Alvey had a decent chin, but that faded pretty quickly when it did. But Cody Brundage is a solid college wrestler. He obviously moved over to MMA. He's got decent chain wrestling. He's got some big power in his hands and an okay chin, right? Dalcha Lungambula had him rocked a few times before he got that done. And then, he just showed his power against Tresean Gore. He put him out with one punch. Michal Oleksiejczuk is a very good striker. He's incredibly fast. He's sort of a busy volume striker, but we did see his power against Sam Alvey. And what was weird about that fight is he came bombing away. Typically, Michal is like straight punches, super fast, literally beating you to the punch. But that Sam Alvey fight, he was like, I need a finish, and literally was just overhands on both sides looking for that finish, and he ended up getting it. So what's interesting is I don't know if that's just I need to get back in the win column, let me bomb away, or if that's just how he's going to fight now. But I think Michal wins this fight. But if Cody had a full camp and this wasn't a short notice step up, I think Cody could beat Michal. Michal's not that good. He's not 3-1 favorite good. We've seen him get picked apart. Like I'm surprised. I'm not surprised that he's the favorite, and the line doesn't surprise me because it's short notice. I'm just surprised how many people are like 100% positive Michal's going to win this fight and don't even recognize Cody has power and wrestling. What do you think, Jakey Boombots?
What? I'm actually one of those people that think that Michal kind of runs through him in this matchup, and I hope that he copy and paste that game plan and that aggression that you mentioned about in the Sam Alvey fight. In that fight, he basically just did not respect the striking of Sam Alvey. He said, let me just blitz this guy. I know I can land the shots before he lands the shots. I have just as much power. Let me just put him out. And honestly, in this matchup, he should do the same to Cody because Cody's stand-up is not that good. Michal should know that he's a better striker, can get to the button faster than Cody can get to the button, and force those takedowns, right? That's what they always say about wrestlers. Push them back, force those takedowns, because if Cody's able to time his own takedowns and he gets a takedown, this could be a long night, I agree, if he's able to get those takedowns. But if Michal comes in with that aggression, with this striking, he's got good takedown defense, so even if he's on the legs, it doesn't necessarily mean, but Cody can be a pretty relentless chain wrestler. But Michal needs to come in with the aggression. Don't respect Cody at all. Blitz him. Force those, against the cage in those takedown situations. Defend him. Lay pressure on him because Cody will get tired as well. I actually like Michal a lot in this matchup because he does have such an advantage on the feet, and I'm not convinced that even if Cody's able to get a takedown or two, he can control him there and do it for 15 straight minutes, where Michal has good pace, good cardio, can do his volume thing for 3 rounds. So I like Michal this matchup. I understand why the odds are the way they are, and I actually kind of like him like that. So
yeah, I mean, I get why the odds are the way they are with the short notice, and obviously he has power. Cody can get touched. Michal is definitely the better, cleaner striker, but Cody also has power and wrestling. And Michal, we've seen get taken down a few times. And we've seen him get outstruck. That's not going to happen, right? Dustin Jacoby and Cody Brundage are very different people. But we've seen Michal get outstruck. So,
And Cody Brundage, I mean, his UFC career is, he got tired and lost to Nick Maximoff, who's not in the UFC anymore. He was getting the shit beat out of him by Dalcha, found that guillotine, was gifted that guillotine, and then gets Tresean Gore. Tresean Gore is walking him down, against the fence, and if Michal does the same thing, walks him down, obviously he found that shot, that little, left jab. It was such a short shot on Tresean that dropped him, but, yeah, I don't know what my train of thought was.
Yeah, I think you were done there. But listen, I hear you. I like Cody. If it was a full camp, I'd probably give him a better look. But Michal's going to be the pick here. 6,800 and 9,400. I'm assuming you think it's a stoppage, so you're loving that 9,400.
I don't necessarily think it, but I think he definitely could.
Well, this is most likely going to be a 1.5 round line. I don't know if I'm going to play the over here. I love over 1.5s. Like I absolutely love them, especially when it's not heavyweights. So we'll see what that line looks like.
Does not go the distance is minus 260. It's probably going to be a 1.5. Under will probably be minus 115.
Wow, congratulations. All right, we'll see when it drops. Should be tomorrow. $9,400, I get it. There's not a lot of people in this card that you're positive are going to get a stoppage or should be really live for a stoppage. Both of these guys are actually live for stoppages. They both have power. This should be a monkey knife fight play for sure. Don't even worry about the strike line. Just go ahead and throw Michal in your monkey knife fight knockout kings. If you don't know what that is, it's daily fantasy. You can pick any 3 fighters on the entire card. If one of them wins by KO or TKO, you get paid. 2, you get paid even more. We literally have been printing money with knockout kings. Printing money. You could pick any 3 fighters on the card. We doubled up Rosenstruck and Dawkins. That was a guarantee. It was a guarantee one of those dudes is going to get knocked out. Doesn't even matter which one. This fight isn't quite like that, but there is likely a KO or TKO in the mix, and it is TKOs.
One be?
I guess we'll talk about it as we go. Marquez Duran, potentially. The main event, potentially, if you're on the Cannoneer side. If you're on the Cannoneer side. Yeah, no, you can't knock out Sean Strickland. Did he wake up yet? Are we sure he's going to show up? Anyway, WeWantPicks.com/MKF if you like the monkey knife fight. They will instantly match your deposit. Give them 50, they'll give you 50, give you 100, they'll give you 100. WeWantPicks.com/MKF.